the past 18 months, I've traveled across Oklahoma promoting a yes on State Question 777. To use a term common in agriculture, we're now down to the short rows. The election is Tuesday, November the 8th. I've had the opportunity to speak with groups that were overwhelmingly supportive of 777 and some that were less supportive. What I saw in the faces of virtually every group, though, was an appreciation for farmers and ranchers and what they do every day to put food on our tables. And to me, that's what this question is all about. The farmers and ranchers who work every day to provide your family and mine the safest, most abundant, most affordable food supply in the world. These are men and women from across our state who start each day with a goal of providing the best possible care for their animals, their water, and their land. People whose families live on the land and drink the water and enjoy the fruits of their labor when they have a steak or a pork chop or a slice of bread. These are people who rarely draw attention to themselves. They don't want to be in the spotlight. But times have changed. Animal rights and environmental activists from the East and West Coast have been making their way from state to state, pushing a radical agenda to change how farmers and ranchers care for their animals and their land. From Florida to Ohio to California to Colorado to Arizona, and today even in Massachusetts, the activists continue with a professed mission to completely remove the steaks and bacon you enjoy from your diet. Those aren't the values our farmers and ranchers share, and those aren't the values Oklahomans share. State Question 777 was written by Oklahomans to benefit Oklahomans. I've been honored to share the stage with representatives from the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association, Oklahoma Farm Bureau, American Farmers and Ranchers, and many others. Every major agricultural organization has endorsed and is supporting State Question 777. State Question 777 has no impact on water quality or quantity. Our Attorney General Scott Pruitt has said publicly the legislature and our state agencies would clearly retain the right to protect clean water. And that is as important to farmers and ranchers as it is to anyone. We must have clean water for our crops and our animals. The most common question I've been asked recently is which side really benefits farmers and ranchers? And to me, that's the central question in this entire discussion. Who represents the interests of farmers and ranchers? On the no side of the question, you have the Humane Society of the United States and the Sierra Club. Their identifiable sources of funding are out-of-state activist groups, and they've admitted publicly that the single largest donor, identifiable donor, to the no campaign is the Humane Society of the United States. On the yes side, you have Farm Bureau, American Farmers and Ranchers, Cattlemen's, Pork Council, Wheat Growers, Cotton Council, the Oklahoma Veterinary Medical Association. These are Oklahomans asking you to help us protect agriculture for the future. Which side genuinely represents Oklahoma's farmers and ranchers, and which vote will most benefit those folks? It clearly is the yes on 777. Please join me and Oklahoma's pork producers in voting yes on 777 on November 8th.